What's up, DVU day 302. Getting up there. Thanks for turning the light out, Izzy. Or, well, alright. Joke's on me, whatever. Today was good, man. I had statistics this morning. It was Wednesday, halfway through the week, so enjoying that. So like I said, statistics in the morning. That class is, as y'all should know by now, not a joke, but it's kind of, wasting time in the first half of the class and then, doing math and the rest. So, but actually what he was talking about today makes sense, and it applied to the homework actually for once, so it was nice to actually be able to understand what I was doing in the homework. So, plus to you, Sprague, thanks for actually talking about the homework, or about what we're going to do in the homework. So, getting better, man. You're getting better, teacher. But, I don't know if you even watches these. Probably didn't even watch these. But, anyway, we did that. Then went on to chapel. Chapel was good this morning. Worship was good. Speaker, for the most part. Was it he or she this morning?
What worship, dude?
We had chapel this morning. Oh, no. We didn't have worship. Chapel this morning was in the cafeteria because they had like some kind of, not a gas leak, but they had some kind of gas thing going on in the gym they had to take care of last minute. So we moved it from the gym to the cafeteria. There was this lady talking about immigration and stuff, involving it, with, the Bible and stuff. It made sense, for the most part. She was saying that, hey, it's so hard for illegal. She was an Asian lady too, so I guess she was playing that card. But I can say that. She was basically saying, like, only 15,000 people can immigrate to the United States a year. And I'm thinking, it's a great number. Why should we have any more people than 15,000 come to the United States? She was making it sound like that's a bad thing. So, I mean, some of the stuff she was saying I agreed with, as far as that, as Christians, we should be open to anybody. But, I don't want 15,000 more people coming to my country that have the opportunity to blow me up. It's like if... I know they have a long process to come here if they're coming here legally. It's a really hard, long process to do that. She showed us a map of how the whole thing kind of goes around and what you got to do. So it's a pain in the butt and probably would be something that not any normal American could figure out. So I can't imagine how a illegal person could try and, or somebody who's not from here could try and figure out how that works. So it's probably really, really hard to actually do it the right way. But the way I see it is, so many people coming over here illegally. We need to fix that before we try and fix, people getting over here legally first. We should just close it all off until we figure it out. But that's just my opinion, so it doesn't really matter too much. But so anyway, she was talking about it. I was kind of listening, kind of not. I was trying to pay attention a little bit, but she just, she was kind of giving more of a presentation than she was really speaking and kind of touching on stuff I like. So it was kind of hard to hear, understand what she was saying. But anyway, so that's how that went. Had lunch after that. Checked mail, didn't have any mail. And then ended up going to my philosophy class. That was good. We're talking about this movie called The Cave. Not a movie, kind of like a little short movie, I guess you could call it. It's kind of, I don't want to talk too much about it in the DVU, just waste time. But if you want to learn more about that, just let me know. It's kind of like a concept of, thinking what you believe is truth until you actually see the light and step out the cave and see what everything really is. So it's kind of a cool little analogy and philosophy behind that. So I went to that class, enjoyed it. It was kind of a quick one. Came straight from that class, came back over to the dorm, got cleaned up, and hopped in the truck with Jordan. Went off to baseball practice at Diamond today. Practice was really good. Didn't get as many cuts as I expected on the live pitching, but got enough. I think we start off with an 0-2 count and a 1-1 count today. So in my opinion, that's both pitchers' advantages. But 0-2, I did okay. I think I worked the count full my first at bat, and then probably hit like a deep pop fly. And the second 0-2 count, I struck out. It was one pitch. It's 0-2, so pitcher's just totally advantage there. And then so anyway, the 1-1 count, I did pretty good. Fouled off a couple pitches, and then hit a hard ground ball. And then I think I got another. Not a strikeout. It was maybe another ground ball. So, getting better. Finally getting back into the swing of thing as far as seeing live pitching. So I'm enjoying it, though. It's a great time. And then outfielders, we did some work today with Coach Pete. And then that was basically it. Did some bunting afterwards also. So that's kind of our practice. Came back to the dorms after practice. Went to dinner. Had some dinner with my boy Jaron. Was kind of hanging out with another buddy of mine, Michael. He was kind of on the team, but he's just busy with other stuff right now, so he's kind of off. But cool guy. He'll be back on the team next year, hopefully. So anyway, I was having dinner with them, and then me and Jaron been working out for the whole week together at 7. And man, I just love that dude. We really get after it in the gym and hit it hard. So he's pretty big deal. I'm gonna have to, Jaron, you're gonna be in a DVU sooner or later, man. I got to get you in one of these amount of times. I'll talk about you now. But workout was good. We did a lot of lower body stuff today. I'm sore. I'm still sore from other days, but hey, sore means I'm getting better, and I like to get better. So it was good. Did some sprints afterwards. That was nice. And then we're starting a little thing. Now we're gonna get a prayer. Just me and him after every workout and after every practice. So it's just kind of praying blessing over each other and thankfulness for each other, and just praying for each other. So we do that now after every workout. Just kind of tucked in the corner somewhere, where kind of hidden away. And so I just really enjoy that. I know I talked about that last night in the verse, but so we're doing it now for workouts after, and then me and him talked about it. We want to go ahead and do it after practices, just like team praise, but just personally me and him. So getting tired, but anyway, so I want to get to the verse of the night. And after we did some working out, came back to the dorm. Tonight was open dorms for us, and so India came over to my dorm. We had a good time just chatting about some stuff, and she's actually going to be out of town all weekend, going to visit her family, so it's good for her. She gets to go see mommy and daddy and the sisters and all. Probably been a good little while since she's seen them, so hopefully I can do the same maybe one day, but I'm going to be so busy with break and baseball and stuff, so I don't know if that's going to happen, but Paris and little brother's coming up to see us one of these days, and they're going to see us in Memphis and Florida, so look forward to seeing you, Mom, Dad, and Justice. So anyway, that's kind of what's happened later, but I want to get to the verse of the night. I know I'm at like 7 minutes already, so I'm already kind of overdoing here. But I got to give a shout out to the Faith Gang shirt from True Vine Apparel. I know I haven't really worn it in a while. I've been wearing it for days. I just haven't shouted them out. Thanks so much for the shirt. Appreciate it. Definitely rocking it. I'm part of that Faith Gang, so got a shout out for y'all tonight. Anyway, verse of the night I want to read is Psalms chapter 37, verse 24. Some good stuff here. Or 23 through 24. It says, if the Lord delights in a man's ways, he makes his steps firm. Though he stumbles, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Some cool verse. Something I kind of take from that is, your mistakes will not define you. You're not defined by your mistakes. People are defined by oftentimes their success and what they've done. And it's something cool because, the same way, the Lord delights in a man who is making his steps after him and firm for him. So when we stumble, we're not going to fall because God's going to right there to hold us up. So he's not looking, he's not defining us by our mistakes. He's forgiven us of all of our mistakes. He's looking to see how are we going to follow in his ways and his steps, and we're going to continue to live for him. So yeah, he's going to judge us at the end, but he's going to judge us our heart. And if our heart is pure and steadfast after him, understanding that we've been saved, through his son, then he's going to look over our mistakes and he's going to judge us, accordingly. So anyway, because he knows we've been forgiven. And so anyway, but I like the verse so much because it's talking about, though he stumbles, he will not fall. God's not saying here that, hey, once you accept me, once you accept me in your heart, once you truly love me and understand what that is to have a relationship with me, he's not saying that, hey, there's not going to be any more speed bumps, there's not going to be any more trials in your life, you're good. That verse, speaks to me saying that though we stumble, we're not going to fall. So yeah, we might have a little hiccup here and there. We might have a problem we're trying to get through. There might be a problem or a speed bump or a wall in our life, that we got to go get through. But oftentimes God uses those things in order to teach us something or to encourage us in some area. So he's saying, yeah, there's going to be some stumbling points, but you're never going to fall because I'm right there to pick you up. And that's if, it says if a man's ways, delights in a man's ways, if he makes his steps firm according to him. So you don't want to fall in life. You can get some speed bumps and some stumbles, but if you don't want to fall, make your ways and make your steps firm and according to him. And it says, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. So I know in my life, I've definitely had some walls to ran into, back in the couple years through junior college and stuff. And but I know, I had some stumbling points, some pretty big stumbles. And actually, God was right there to pick me up from falling every time. I just didn't see it at the time, but, looking back on it now, it's so cool to see that, hey, I was right there about to fall over, and he was just right there picking me up. So really cool verse, really like it a lot. Verses, I should say. But y'all hit that like, share, subscribe, double tap buttons. As usual, Somebody asked me the other day, like, what do you see mean by double tap? That's Instagram. If out there, you hit the tap twice on the photo for the little heart to pop up, means you like it. Do that on the photos, all right? The DVU photos. I don't care if you do it on the other ones or whatever, but go like those photos. Go like the DVU, share it and whatever. Got some people sharing the DVU, so props to y'all. Thank y'all so much. But DVU, day 302. That's a wrap. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Have a very good day. Practice is going to be great. School's going to be great. I'm already declaring it. So that's a wrap. Y'all have some sweet dreams. Nighty night.